What is up, guys? Alvin Palantir here to bring you guys a review for Bleach Chapter 541. Zangetsu is not really Zangetsu. We find out that Ichigo's powers. We got really more explanation of this. So Ichigo's powers are split up into pretty much three parts: his Shinigami powers, which is Zangetsu, who we haven't really seen yet; the Quincy powers, which is Juhaba from 1,000 years ago. And we have the Hollow powers, of course, which we have seen on a couple of occasions. They're all three separate entities. Now, here's the thing. The Quincy powers mainly, which is the Juhaba from 1,000 years ago, was trying the whole time to suppress the Shinigami powers. That was his goal. He wants to take the Shinigami powers and suppress them, because if he can't suppress them, Ichigo turns into Shinigami. He thought he would have to kill Ichigo, because as you know, Quincy and Shinigami are natural enemies. That is where the Juhaba from 1,000 years ago is going with this. This is why Ichigo has not yet, or ever, been able to really go full power, because his Quincy powers have always been holding back a large amount of his Shinigami power, which we have seen. So we have a really good explanation for this. It was not a complete plot hole. It wasn't actually a plot hole at all now that I'm looking at it, because if you look at it this way, the Quincy powers suppress the Shinigami powers, but some Shinigami powers still exist, and Ichigo was still able to become a Shinigami with the percentage or the amount of the Shinigami powers that he was able to harness without the Juhaba from 1,000 years ago suppressing them. Understand? So it's all good, and of course, every time he reached near death, the powers that were able to save him or help him recover from this were what? They weren't his Quincy powers. They weren't even his Shinigami powers, but the Hollow power. The Hollow came out when he was close to death and enabled him to fight with an amazing amount of strength. And that's how Ichigo's been able to operate thus far. And we really have good explanation and background for this. So Kubo really did plan this out pretty well, if I do say so myself. As far as I can see. Now, I might be missing something, but as far as I can see, Kubo knew where he was going with this. So next chapter, we're actually going to be able to see the real Zangetsu. Ichigo's real Zanpakuto at full power. It's Shikai, it's Bankai, everything about it we're going to be able to see fully, and it's really going to be interesting. Really going to be an interesting chapter, next chapter, when Ichigo will learn how to fight and actually be introduced to his actual Zanpakuto. How's it going to look? What's it going to be able to do? Is it going to be a lot different? Is it going to be a little bit different? What's going to happen? That is the main struggle right now. His Quincy powers, Juhaba from 1,000 years ago, did have a really good exit. The thing was, he entrusted Ichigo with the Shinigami powers. He said, Ichigo, I couldn't really bear to hurt you. I couldn't really bear to kill you. You developed well. You developed nicely. And I really couldn't do anything against you. His original plan was to kill Ichigo if he became a Shinigami. But he did change his mind. He did change his ways. And he ended up leaving, dispersing himself, and willingly giving Ichigo the remnants of his Shinigami powers that he's been trying to suppress all this time. So it was a really good chapter, in my opinion. A really, really good chapter, actually. I would give it even a... I can't rate this shit. I'd give it a 4. 4 is like the default good chapter. A great chapter is near to a 4.5. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. Bleach Chapter 541 review. It's Alvin Palantir signing out. Peace.